said, whatever did happen in my neighborhood last night is the second worst crime that I witnessed yesterday, because number one was these damn referees still allowing James Harden to go to his old tricks. How do you keep falling for it? I want to know. After all these years, this guy flopping and flailing into the bench, we're going blow for blow. What a basketball game it was yesterday, boys. Defensive effort, defensive struggle, some might say in the mud. And then all of a sudden, these referees decide, let's get involved and let's give James Harden, like it's the Big 3 league, 4-point plays up the wazoo. He's kicking out his leg. He does this all the time. No one's in his landing spot. He's cheating. And yet, somehow, you guys don't have the pride to face these reviews and go out there and say, you want to know something? We got duped. No, instead, you make it sound like Terry Rozier and Haywood Highsmith were in his landing space when they weren't in his landing space. He's kicking out like he's a freaking Rockette. I'm tired of this nonsense. He's been doing it his entire career. He's the most unlikable player to watch in the history of basketball. It's trickery. It's not real basketball, and he ruined the game. Fat bum. Ridiculous. They're still and by the way, on the other end, this Mason Plumlee, how the hell did he get the intangibles pass? What the hell does Duncan Robinson have to do to get that kind of respect that this Mason Plumlee could have a billy club out there, hit Caleb Martin as he's coming down the lane? No call. Clotheslined him, dude. Clotheslined him.
Somehow Caleb still
and
made it.
Not only that, this Mason Plumlee is allowed to take as many steps as he wants.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
Very slow, by the way. Some might say plotting. I mean, this dude's intangibles are barely enter. Like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah, he did take, oh my goodness. They treated him like Giannis, like 2 steps from the top of the key to get him to the.
What is this? What are we doing? Jimmy and Bam? Any free throws last night? No, of course not. Why? No theatrics. You ruined the game. If you're going to call the game the whole way and down the middle. But you show ponies go out there. We're having a blow-for-blow game. Kawhi is doing amazing things. The Heat are hanging around. They got no three-point shooting because Tyler and Duncan Robinson are out. And so they're trying to will their way. And then the refs are like, you know what I want from dinner tonight? What do you want, Clyde? Whistle. Because he swallowed the whistle, dude. But when it's James Harden, he is whistling like a canary. Fat bum. Ridiculous, dude. James Harden. Still falling for this. I thought we changed the rules.
And don't they have an embellishment penalty now?
One would think, Leroy. But apparently James Harden.
Didn't Jimmy get it?
Apparently James Harden doing the boot scoot boogie right into his own bench doesn't count for embellishment. Bull crap, dude. Just near him. You breathe.
If he gets called for embellishment, does the shot still count when he makes it?
No. It's supposed to be a technical foul the other way.
Oh.
Garbage. Anyway. That was my night.
Interesting.
Can I just tell you? You basically just told the whole story of Game of Thrones without telling the ending.
Well, they lost. I mean,
No, I'm talking about your yard.
I don't know the ending yet. They're like, so they're all out there. They're like, and then just in the middle of it, like all the cops just start leaving. I'm like, I guess they got him.
Did they leave with the perp?
I couldn't see that. I couldn't see it because that wasn't directly on my street. Like I thought it was happening the crime across from us, but it was like down the block, and so I could only see like where the house was, but I couldn't see the action. I know they had a dog.
They had a police dog too?
Hell yeah, dude. They had everything. They bust out the toys.
Did they bring that big truck, the SWAT truck?
Did not see a big truck. They had the heli, though. They had that bird.
With the spotlight on your neighborhood? Just in case? Man.
Wild, dude.
I haven't had action like that since...
nobody can get in your neighborhood.
No. You ready for this one? The most excitement happened here. I want to say it was New Year's Eve or New Year's. A guy left somebody's house had a little bit too much to drink, and had a one-car collision with a tree, leaving the neighborhood.
People want to say I'm out here making excuses. I'm not making excuses. I'm telling you what I see. When you have a game that's even Steven the entire way, even Steven, and then all of a sudden you're giving James Harden mystical 4-point plays out of nowhere that should be heat ball the other way because he's cheating. I don't know about you guys. That swings the game. And if you don't want to talk about it, you want to put your head in the sand and you want to say no excuses, you're an idiot.
Wow.
No
Are you boots on the ground Wednesday?
Yes.
Me too.
All right. Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. Take you up until 2 here on the program. Streaming live on YouTube and Twitch, Miami 560 WQAM.
I was just perusing, and on this day in 2007, one of the most electric halftime shows happened in South Florida. Prince sang Purple Rain in the pouring rain.
Oh, man, I was working the Miami substand.
Let me tell you something. Awesome. Got chills.
Served chicken wings to Paris Hilton.
Thicker crowning moment, I think. It doesn't get bigger than that. At that point,
can I just tell you the story you told about last night was more important than that one.
Well, that's why I didn't get to see Prince perform because I was serving chicken wings to Paris.
No, I'm talking about the story you told about last night in your neighborhood was more exciting than you serving.
It was. I was very nervous last night. Very nervous.
Not that nervous because you did the most intangible thing you could. Go look.
What did I do?
You went try to look.
Dude, I mean, like, if I saw danger coming my way, I would have.
You can't see a bullet, dumbass.
I wasn't outside.
You don't, man. Bullets start
outside.
Hold on.
In a rocking
bullets
chair.
start hailing. They go anywhere.
I like that, but I know. But I saw everybody going. The danger was going away from me. If it was for real skis, I would have ducked.
Did D say get your ass in here?
No, she was sleeping.
Oh, so that made it even worse.
She was sleeping.
Without any supervision, you were inclined to go outside and get a better look.
I imagine action comes towards Tobin, and
it's built in him. It's built in intangibles to go see what's going on.
It's a close set, baby.
It was a close set. They seemed like they had it handled. They seemed like they had it.
Look at this. Tobin go out there and say, "What's going on, man? You need me to do anything?"
What we got?
Yeah. And they all start looking like. Say, hey, tase him. Just tase him. Go back to your house, sir. You gotta get tased.
Anything. If we would have gone out there with the cops, we would have been like, love the show, dude. We have a lot of cops who listen to us. Love the silly sauce.
That's what you should have went out there and say. What we got? Harden, boy. What we got? Dude, oh my goodness. You can't be released alone.
I didn't do anything. You act like I went and took Sunny Bunny for a walk and be like, hey, what seems to be the problem here, officer? Clearly, I knew there was a problem.
Listen, once they start pulling out weapons and putting on vests and helmets, if you ain't got one of those, stay your ass in the house.
I did.
Okay. But you wanted to go look.
Maybe one looky-loo outside.
It's part of your DNA.
Peeked over the fence like Tim Allen's neighbor.
Hey, somebody answer me. Why intangibles always want to see?
Curiosity, man.
I don't know. It wasn't like it wasn't like drawing up plays for them and giving them advice.
You could go in there as the hostage negotiator. I know him. Let me talk to him.
Crazy, dude. Anyway, but yeah, still not as annoying as the refs last night. Oof.
That specific Caleb Martin bucket where he was just completely mauled. What sucks is not only did that call not happen, which would have resulted in an and one, it would have stopped play because on the reverse side, there's a no call. Now Caleb Martin's on the ground.
Yeah, it swings it.
And it turns into a 3.
That's why it's annoying. Like I'm not, I get it. There are other things. I'm not going to put it as number one. Number one reason that he lost last night.
No threes.
No. Well, technically, statistically, yes, but Kawhi Leonard's good. That guy's freaking good.
And he doesn't. And you know what's
He's so
crazy?
good.
He doesn't. It seems like he's not moving fast, but he always gets free.
This stat blew my mind last night. Did you know that Kawhi Leonard has won his last 16 games against the Miami Heat? Hasn't lost to the Miami Heat since the 2014 finals.
Jeez.
Now, mind you, he's missing a lot of opportunities. Could either have a way better record or there could be more opportunities to beat him, but has not lost the Miami 16-0 since game 2 of the NBA Finals in 2014. That is a lot of redemption for his choking at the free throw line in the 2013 Finals.
He's a robot.
Dude, he's so good.
He's a robot.
He's so good.
It just looks so easy.
It's really annoying.
Like the two guys who it looks so easy to score is Kawhi and KD. Like there's other guys that can score.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, but it don't never look as easy as it does for those two guys.
Yeah. And he's one of those guys like of the most, obviously, yes, it's annoying, I guess, to everybody that he has the injuries and all that, but like, it's crazy. Like you think if he didn't have the injuries, what this guy's resume would be, because like he goes up against Jimmy and LeBron and these guys who are just, physical, and he just makes it look so easy to nullify them. It's crazy.
I think we get
Jimmy
people don't realize how long he is.
He's an alien. It's great. I mean, he's so good. That team's good. They're good. They're good. Hey, they're good. They're good.
Think they got a chance?
They won 25 out of 30, if I'm not mistaken. The last 30, they're the hottest team right
now. And Eric Reed had the stat last night that they were 28-1 going into the fourth quarter with leads last night. But look, I'm not as discouraged from other games. Like Leroy said, you don't have Tyler. You had no 3-point shooting going into last night. Like when you don't have Tyler and Duncan Robinson, like, is Jimmy your next most reliable shooter? I guess Kevin Love. If Kevin Love has a hot night, but let me tell you something about the old. Sometimes the old don't have it. And I would say, like, Jimmy's kind of had it going from 3 right now. Maybe you get a hot J Rich tonight, but nobody you could really say, look at that guy's going to give us 4 from downtown tonight.
Right.
And, yeah, it was just, the Heat were trying to keep, but, like, yeah, you just had James Harden hitting threes and Kawhi hitting threes, and Norman Powell's a really good shooter. So that's a good roster. They have a good team. Now, obviously, it's going to get torpedoed by James Harden at some point. But
dude, if
James
Harden wins the championship, holy smokes,
it's gonna happen. No, he won't. It's gonna get torpedoed at some point. By I tell you one, the dude who was trying to torpedo last night was Russ. Woo!
Oh my
God. Russ shot 2 threes.
Yeah.
It looked like as if my 8-year-old was shooting those threes. That's how close they were to the rim.
Love that.
I was like, whoa. He just did not have the
go. And guess what? He ain't afraid either.
No.
He'll dribble.
Dude, but we got to have this Terry Rozier. He something's got to give with him hitting the threes. It's coming. God. It's coming, dude. It's coming. I'm telling you. The floodgates are coming for Scary Terry.
Well,
late yesterday.
I don't want to say it, but as of right now, the way he's playing here versus the way he played in Orlando. Was it Orlando or Charlotte? Charlotte. Looter in a riot.
No. Don't let's say it. Let's not say that.
But he hasn't scored 20 points.
He has scored 20 points. One time.
And a loss.
Well,
So
he's gonna drop.
I'm just saying.
I'm telling you,
that's the way it's
he's
gonna
doing
be.
other things. He's getting guys involved. I can see the chemistry with Bam. Just needs to hit a couple shoddy shots.
Okay.
That's all.
Again.
If
I make it any other player from Orlando, Charlotte, who averages 25 plus, goes to a new team, and then averages 13. The word used there, the phrase used there is looter in the riot, because you ain't scoring 25 when you get on a good team or you playing against better teams.
Crazy enough, I was more proud of the loss yesterday than I was the win Friday against the Wizards, because that game was one of the worst games I've ever seen in my life.
What was your analogy for the fourth quarter with that?
I believe I said it was like a Burmese python trying to swallow an alligator.
Yeah,
it just wouldn't end. Wouldn't end. And like, you want to talk, here's the thing that's funny about Looter and a Riot, though. You have guys like Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma who are champions. They've been on good teams before. They look like they don't care. They don't even try. It's insane how little effort that basketball team gives. It's awful to watch the Wizards.
Yeah.
It really is just awful to watch. But yeah, it was not a good game by the Heat. If it wasn't for Jimmy's third quarter, you might have lost that game. Like Jimmy completely dominated the third, and Tyler Hero was dressed like a bunny rabbit after the game. I don't really know what happened.
Very strange.
I don't really, that just, I just look at that sometimes. It's like, hey, he's young.
Causes migraine.
I know. That was weird.
Very strange.
That was weird. He had a migraine.
Yeah, dude, take an Advil and let's go.
D-Wade had migraines.
D-Wade's a champion.
Well, that's true.
Is that the excuse for everything now? Same injury.
Schmieden says, Heat need a whale. Go get Corey Kispert. Oh, man. Let me tell you something. Kispert had my cheeks tight.
What?
That guy was lighting it up.
Yeah.
Intangibles.
What a name.
So I'll ask you again.
Yeah.
You got 2+ days.
Yep.
Did he make another deal?
Nah, I don't think so.
Leroy promised me. He said.
I know. I don't think they are, though. They're playing better. I know you look back, it's like 8 out of 10. It was a bad losing streak.
Dude,
they got 2 wins. Yes, it was a good game. You didn't have Tyler.
You can't win consistently if you can't score the basketball.
I understand, but they didn't have one of the best scorers yesterday. If you don't have Tyler, like, what are you supposed to do?
I don't care. Like, Pat Riley's got to be looking at this team as going, we need some bona fide scoring.
Yeah, but I don't think there's anybody to go get.
Okay.
Here's
the more incredible thing. You can't offer up Tyler Hero. Nobody wants him for reasons I can't explain. He's a good player.
Nobody wants him for like what you're hoping for as a return. Like the Heat seem to value and think that he's going to be whale bait, and I think it's really like he's just not that level. Like maybe you get a pick for him or something like that,
right.
But you're not gonna get a haul for Tyler Hero. That's been proven.
First round pick.
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
But hold on. Here's Marcos.
No,
Marcos. Let me walk you back from that.
Made it to the championship without him.
Hold on. Any team that feels they're on the verge of competing and wants a trade and gives you a first round pick, right? That pick ain't gonna be that good.
Bottom of the barrel for sure.
Right.
Tyler's been playing good, man. I liked how he played against how he's been playing his last couple of games. Okay. It was bummed that he was not there. Him and Bam. Okay. Bam, I mean, listen, I gotta tell you something. We gotta have a talk with his jump shot.
Hey. Watch. Oh, right.
Let me just have a meeting with Bam. Not just Bam. I just want a meeting with his jump shot. We gotta have a meeting with his jump shot.
It's like he was working down in Brickell building another high rise. I need you working on the basketball court. Yeah, I can't get him in dominoes right now. It'll just break him.